This has got to be a parent's worst nightmare. There are so many awful aspects to this story where I don't even want to preface it. We'll just go ahead and dive right in. Virginia mom sues a school district claiming staff kept daughter Sage Blair's transition to male. Sorry, what? Okay, a secret. Okay. Before runaway teen was kidnapped, raped, and trafficked across state lines. Yeah, this sounds terrifying. Ay, ay, ay. Mother of a teenage girl who was bullied in school and eventually sex trafficked is suing her daughter's school district for withholding the information that the teenage student was identifying as a male at school. Yeah. Michelle Blair, the mother of Sage Blair, filed a lawsuit against Appomattox County School Board and district staff, in addition to the Baltimore Public Defender, for actions that she alleged deprived her of properly parenting her child. There's a couple of other things that are in here as well. It just goes to show you that single mothers are heroes, guys. Blair now claims that her daughter was severely bullied in high school, which she was aware of, but alleges that the school district withheld information about why the bullying was happening. Sage has begun identifying as a boy at school. Oh, you didn't ask that? Or were you just getting lies that didn't really add up, but instead you just wanted to say, my daughter's being bullied, and what are you guys not doing in order to stop this? But then also, okay, didn't do anything to remedy the situation, and then it just ended up turning into, the worst possible scenario in the aftermath. The bullying, says Blair, include verbal and physical assaults. Yeah, it's bullying. But also included a constant barrage of threats of rape by male classmates. I gotta kind of doubt that a little bit, but maybe. I don't know. They're kids at the end of the day. As they say, kids say the darndest things. Despite this, the school encouraged her to use a boys' bathroom. What, are you retarded? Okay, so what are we talking about when it comes to these threats? Okay, you come into this bathroom again, there could be some crazy shit that ends up happening to you. The only reason that you go into the boys' bathroom is because of insert crazy shit right there. Well, don't do that. They're kids after all. Blair previously informed the school that her daughter had a history of mental health issues. Yeah, like identifying as a boy. How about that one? Including depression, eating disorders, self-harm, and hallucinations. Yeah, like thinking you're a boy. Even with that information, however, the school opted to pursue a social transition for Sage behind the back of her parents. Yeah, you know what? Instead of suing the school district, well, you should... Actually, I can't say that. Mostly because it involves fire and locking people in places. But as you can see, that's the mother right there. Does anybody else notice anything that's wrong with this? No, just saying no. Yeah. Love wins. Love wins. If you didn't tacitly back all of this absolute fucking nonsense, do you think your kid would have been in such a compromising situation? I'm just saying, you let the fucking wolf in through the front door, you dumb bitch. The then 14-year-old girl was allowed to change her name to a DRACO at school. Yeah, that's definitely gonna help, okay? I'm feeling different, and I dress up like an emo in the 2020s, and I'm just gonna change my name to DRACO. It's like, Jesus Christ. Her parents eventually uncovered the details of the situation only when they found a hall pass in DRACO's name. Who the fuck is DRACO? According to the Child and Parents' Rights Campaign, who filed the suit on behalf of Blair, the school's decision to withhold information about Sage's gender identity deprived Blair the ability to exercise her fundamental parental rights to direct the upbringing of her daughter. Yeah, I don't really know the legal defense that the school board could issue in this one other than, well, we're just going to go ahead and fire everybody. I really apologize for that. Bernadette Broyles, Blair's CPRC attorney, told the Washington Examiner that Sage ran away from home because of the bullying and harassment she was facing at school. Now, if things were really bad, at school, and you had a home to live at, why would you run away from home? Oh, it's almost like, maybe the mom wasn't paying that much attention, was just trying to ignore the problems of her kids. Great. Fantastic. Previous reports indicate that Sage first ran away from home the night her parents found the hall pass with the name DRACO on it. What about these parents? Where's the father in this situation here? Because we're only hearing from the mother. Don't know about the father in this one. The school officials were encouraging her to use the boys' bathroom, even though she knew she was being threatened with sexual assault. So she perceived herself that she wasn't safe, and she ran away from home. Yeah, these parents, And the teachers. I meant to say teachers, but, you know, the parents at the same time, just because of their inaction. But the teachers were kind of instigating this bullying right now. You knew that the kids were going to do some crazy shit, but you just go in there and you just say, everybody's welcome here. I am who I am. You can't tell me anything, because you'd be a bigot if you did that. And guess what? 14-year-old kids don't fucking care if you're just going to say that. You're being transphobic. It's like, no, you're a chick in the dude's bathroom. What the fuck do you think you're doing here? She runs into the arms of a waiting pedo who encounters her. Ooh, God, that sounds terrible. Takes her across state lines. Driving over state lines to Washington, D.C. That's a man act. And then ultimately on to Maryland, so multiple state lines. Well, I guess it would be district lines to get to D.C. and then off to Maryland from Virginia. However, the Baltimore juvenile court system assumed custody of the adolescent at the instruction of Anissa Khan, an area public defender. Oh, great. So now the state gets involved and kind of takes him away from the negligent parents, but the parents were still trying to get a hold of this kid to begin with, but okay. Khan had made the call that Sage's parents were not sufficiently affirming. Oh my God! Ugh! That's real rage right there. Her new identity, and according to the suit, fabricated a story of abuse and neglect by the parents that convinced the judge to keep her in custody. Yeah, this kid is totally fucked up, 1000%. And then these meddling fucking public defenders just come in and go, no, we got our trans kids on our hands, and we got to go ahead and protect all of our trans kids. It's like it's a 14-year-old girl, for Christ's sakes. Yeah, of course she's going to be a little bit fucked up, because guess what? There's changes that go on during that time. And yeah, you're going to feel awkward in your body, and then you got these predators in the school system going, oh, are you sure that you're going through crazy changes? Oh, no, that just means that you're trans. You could just go into the boys' bathroom. That'll be great. Everybody will be so accepting. You fucking ghouls. While in state custody, Sage was placed in a juvenile facility for young men. Oh, that should be so much better if you're worried about sexual harassment. Oh my God. Where she was again, exposed to drugs and denied medical and mental health care. Yeah, of course, this is a 100-pound girl. Yeah, exactly, and you're throwing her into the fucking lion's den. Oh, God, I hate this. I hate this so fucking much. I want, no, can't say that. Maryland's top public offender, and Natasha did. No wonder Maryland's in the fucking shit state that it's in. Look at all these dumb bitches that are fucking in charge of this shit. She said her and her office were backing Khan in the fight. Of course. We fully support our attorney, who appropriately represented her client in accordance with her legal, ethical, and professional obligations. Had the kid been emancipated from her parents? No, you return her back to the parents. That's the fucking way that shit goes. No, but my parents are being mean and not affirming my gender identity. And then that somehow supersedes the fucking law. This is why you don't. Oh my God, women are controlled by their fucking emotions, and this is the most perfect example. The male facility had, once again, in fear for her safety, Sage ran away and was picked up by a sex trafficker who brought her to Texas, where she was again raped, drugged, starved, and tortured until law enforcement in Texas rescued her and notified her mother, who returned her to Virginia. So yeah, it had to take somebody in fucking Texas in order to figure this shit out, where, you know, you have all of these fat-headed assholes who just go ahead and put these kids in these fucking predatory situations. I hate you, I hate you, I hate you. You child abuser. Broyles argued that what happened to Sage is a direct result of the school's failure. So many people's failure. But guess what? They all seem to have one consistent identifying trait. Where you don't think one of them would go, yeah, I went through a similar change in on and around the same time that you did. And yeah, I felt a little bit goofy. But then you eventually, find your way out of it. Nobody wanted to have that conversation with the kid. No, it's just easier to go, we support trans kids. Frankly, just cruel and irresponsible for the school officials to be encouraging confusion, gender confusion, and particularly traumatized young girls with histories of mental health. Yeah, exactly. Virginia Governor Glenn Youngkin has spoken about Sage's case before, and several months ago implemented a new state guidance that will tamp down with some of the school's policy that led to the teen's experience. Exactly. Yeah, Baltimore public defender Anissa Khan, you fucking predator. You should be brought up personally on fucking charges. Same with you, bitch, for enabling all that shit. Oh my God, there's not a kind enough place in hell for both of you. Fucking enabling the I don't even want to say it. Under Youngkin's guidance, parents must now be informed their child is socially transitioning. You don't fucking say. Oh, which was not the case in 2021. Oh, goody. While Sage underwent her traumatic experience. Yeah, exactly. It took something like this. It took good people in Texas in order to figure out some fuck shit going on. Can we just, get in touch with your parents or something like that? And like, why didn't nobody else in one of these fucking blue states want to do something about this? And then Youngkin going, are you serious? This fucking happens in my neck of the woods. We got to do something about this. Yeah, won his race in the late 2021 against former governor, Terry McAuliffe, who just has the worst dance moves ever in the state that Joe Biden had won by 10 points. Sure. Michelle and Roger Blair and Sage's biological grandparents, and they legally adopted her when she was a toddler. Yeah. Again, fucked up situation that I'm sure we're never going to get more information on, but I can already glean from this entire situation. That kid, I feel so bad for that fucking kid, man. Sage was 14. She began treatment for depression at the same time she was starting a new high school in Central Virginia. Depression at 14. This is the culmination of just all of the pill pushing, the neglect, the feelings-based approach to all of these very easily or at least reasonably treated phenomenons that are going on. No, just push her off to a different person. I'll just go ahead and push some pills in front of her. And, oh, those aren't working for you? Have you tried being a different gender? Why I hate Big Pharma. I hate this pill pushing culture. I hate these public defenders that think that they're protecting trans kids. No, you're legitimately feeding them to the worst people in society. Look at everything. Look at all of the stopgaps that could have prevented this from fucking happening, and the amount of times that they were just all too willing to just go ahead and adhere to current day politics. If somebody with just a stitch of common sense was in this kid's life at any stop along the way, all of this could have been prevented. But no, of course not. Now this kid's entire life is going to get fucked up just because a single mom couldn't do her fucking job as a parent. The school district was encouraging one of the dumbest things that they possibly could. A public defender's office that just decided, have you tried being a teenage prostitute? And then a multi-state, who even knows what happened on that horrific travel down to Texas? It took Texas state authorities and multiple years in order for somebody to just go, what the fuck is happening here? Ugh, God, what a downer to end. And just, some behind the scenes note. This is the final video that I'm recording today. Might not be the only one that you see here today. Actually, high likelihood that it's, there's going to be something either before this or after this as well. So I don't know. Hopefully there's more of an upbeat note to that, because this just, God, nothing to be found here at all. Everybody in this story deserves to be punished, except for the kid. There just needs to be some sort of rehabilitation here, because everybody failed her. So with all that said, thank you all very much for the gift of your time. Been Don Consuelo. I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.